for the four-corner passing drill is as follows. We will place 4 players 12 to 15 feet apart at the corners of an imaginary square. We'll have additional players line up behind each of these players at each of the corners of this imaginary square. A minimum of 8 players is needed to do this drill effectively. We start out with 1 ball. The passing sequence calls for 2 passes followed by an inside pass handoff. In other words, the player with the ball here will make an initial pass to her teammate. Then the ball will be returned to her as she moves toward that teammate with a second pass. And finally, a handoff will occur between the 2 players at this point of the drill. The moving sequence requires that the initial player with the ball to pivot and move toward her teammate while completing the required passes. Following the handoff, the player will go to the end of that particular corner of the square. So as you see here is a 2-pass sequence followed by a handoff. Again, the movement sequence is pass, keep your chair moving, move to the inside of your teammate, and go to the end of the line. When we're able to handle 1 ball, we will add a second ball. This second ball increases the difficulty of the drill. As we can handle 2 balls effectively, we will add a third ball to the drill. Again, adding a third ball increases the difficulty of the drill and requires our players to be in more constant movement and to be more mentally alert. We will also build up to 4 balls eventually, which really increases the difficulty of the drill. We feel this drill is not only fun for the players, but tremendously challenging, as it calls for quick passing in a very confined situation, tremendous cutting and movement, and also, maybe most importantly, it requires great mental concentration and communication by our players. We'll utilize this drill throughout the season, and we'll also utilize it as part of our pregame warm-up.